All right, I don't want to waste any time, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Scam number 1, the currency exchange scam. Now, if you go to Bali, you will most definitely find a currency exchange lined up all down the goddamn street with like some, wooden sign and spray paint saying currency exchange. And what they'll do is they'll advertise a cheaper rate than the rate that you would get at the bank. Right away, that already seems very fishy. Now, if you were to go in and exchange your money there, you will quickly find, if you did the math after they gave you your currency in rupees, that it doesn't add up to what you were supposed to get. And if you question them about it, they will claim that they're taking a 5 to 10% interest on your money because that's their commission rate. And if that doesn't happen, one of the other kinds of scams that they could do at these currency exchange places is sleight of hand. Now, what they'll do is, happen to me personally, is they'll take your money and they'll set a stack aside here, set a stack aside there, count it out, shuffle it around, and then shuffle some bills into their pocket when you're not looking. Now, I took magic lessons, okay, so don't fuck with me, because I know, I can see that shit. I can tell sleight of hand when I see it. Anyways, the solution, guys, is quite simple. Just stick to reputable banks. Forget the shady places. Scam number 2, pickpockets and thieving monkeys. Now, pickpockets are very creative, and you'll run into them anywhere you go in the world. They're usually working in teams of 4 or 5 people, and let's say 3 people will be the ones distracting you, while the other one grabs your belongings. Just check out this video, for example, to see how it goes down. Now, another thing you gotta watch out for in Bali is monkeys. Monkeys that steal your belongings. Because when you go into a monkey forest, and believe me, there are plenty in Bali, you will have to fight a monkey from taking your belongings. And their grip is so strong that if they want it, believe me, they're gonna get it. You cannot play tug of war with a monkey. They'll take the sunglasses right off your face. If you have a phone in your hand, they'll take the phone right out of your damn hand. So just be aware, be careful. The scam isn't quite the monkey taking your things, but basically what happens is there'll be somebody standing around, and of course, conveniently, they'll be able to get your belongings back for a hefty price. That's the scam. But to avoid this one, guys, it's quite simple. Don't flash your belongings, or get one of these ocean pack dry bags. These bags are friggin' awesome, guys. They're waterproof, and you can fit a lot of stuff in here. Basically, you just take the top, you fold it over 3 times, just like that, and then you take the clip it, boom. Nobody is going to be getting into this bag. They would have to cut it open to get inside it. It's a great item for anyone who's traveling. I'll include a link in the description below. You can get them on Amazon for like 10 bucks. Scam number 3, motorbike rental and jet ski scams. Now, I personally got scammed on a jet ski when I was in Thailand, and I lost a lot of money. It was horrible. But I'll leave a link in the description below for my top 10 scams in Thailand video. You can see more scams there. But for motorbikes, just know that if you're going to rent a motorbike, be careful, okay? Because sometimes what they'll do is they'll claim that you damaged the motorbike when you bring it back to them. They'll say there was a scratch here, or there was a scuff on it here, or whatever they're going to say to make you pay them some money. Worst case scenario is they ask where you're staying, and they will actually come in the middle of the night to your hotel and steal the motorbike back. And of course, you don't know what happened, and you're going to end up paying for the entire cost of that motorbike. Guys, don't let that happen. The solution is quite simple. Rent from reputable shops, not the guy who's got like 1 or 2 bikes on the street. And don't tell them where you're staying. It's really that simple. I mean, they don't actually check what hotel you're staying at, so just lie. Scam number 4, beach hustlers. Kids will come up to you trying to sell you bracelets, or women will come up to you trying to offer you a service like getting your hair braided, a massage, a manicure, a blowjob, whatever it may be. Just know that you are paying overpriced rates for these products and services compared to actually getting them in a market where you can barter for them. And a lot of the times, kids are told to do this versus go to school, unfortunately. So you don't want to be supporting that, I'm sure. The solution's quite simple. Don't support the beach hustlers. Say no thanks. Scam number 5, fake Bluebird taxi drivers and Uber. Now, Bluebird is a popular taxi service in Bali, and a lot of drivers will make their cars look like Bluebird taxis, although they're not actually working for the company. They may go as far as having a fake ID card or a meter that doesn't actually work, or it could be tweaked out to run up your bill a lot quicker. Just know before you go anywhere, guys, tell the taxi driver to put the meter on, and if he doesn't, just get out of the cab. There are plenty of taxis out there that will take your business. When it comes to Uber or Grab, another popular service like Uber, just be aware that a lot of the times they will ask for a tip on top of the rate. So when they're going to drop you off, they'll ask for that tip. Don't let yourself be taken advantage of. Just tell them straight up, fuck off. Scam number 6, overcharging airport taxis. I find this happens just about anywhere you go in the world. The first people to approach you as soon as you are coming out of the gate, the first taxis are ripping you off. You are literally going to pay 3 to 4 times what you would pay if you just keep on walking. You'll find the taxi counter where you can get a ticket and pay a lot less. Now in Bali, just so you know, if you're going to Kuta, it's only like 5 minutes away from the airport, so it shouldn't be costing you that much. The solution's simple. Just keep walking, know where the taxi counter is, get your number, and pay the rate where the meter is actually turned on. Don't get ripped off. Scam number 7, bonus parking fees. If you rent a car or a scooter in Bali, just be aware sometimes an individual will stand outside a parking lot and charge you a fee to enter the parking lot and park your vehicle. And if you say no, well, when you walk away, you may come back to your scooter and find it knocked over or damaged. So the solution's quite simple. If you run into this, guys, just park elsewhere. Scam number 8, temple entrance fees and guides. Sometimes Balinese scammers will stand outside a temple and try to charge you a fee to enter the temple. And sometimes this is normal. I mean, you do have to pay a fee in some cases to enter different kinds of temples, but just know that you're not overpaying at an inflated rate. Understand what the rate would be to enter the temple. There usually is a sign or something somewhere. Don't just give it to some sketchy guy that approaches you asking you for money, obviously. And, a lot of the times they'll have a guide take you and show you around, and at the end of it, they'll ask for a small donation. Again, it's completely normal, but the solution here is just have a small amount of change on you at all times so you can throw at somebody when you walk away and save face. Scam number 9, corrupt police officers. Now, police officers will target tourists riding motorbikes and pull them over for not wearing their helmets. They'll give you a fine. They'll see that you don't have an international driver's license, and they'll give you a fine. And even if you did, guess what? It's not going to be valid. They'll still fine you. What I'm saying is you will 100% have to pay something if you get pulled over. And usually they'll just take from what they see you carrying. The amount of money that they see you carrying. These fines aren't fixed. The solution's quite simple. Just carry another wallet with a little less money and they'll take from that. Scam number 10, dangerous Arak. Now, Arak is a cheaply produced liquor in Bali, and a lot of locals will swap alcohol for Arak because it's cheaper and the profit margins are better for them. A lot of free drinks at hotels have Arak in them. Now, there's 2 different kinds of Arak, a regulated kind and a homemade kind. The wrong kind is the homemade kind, and it can cause serious health effects, guys. Just Google this. And just know that, what you're getting, if it tastes kind of funny, it's probably been substituted with this Arak. The solution is simple. Drink beer, drink imported drinks, and just open things yourself and see what goes in them. Don't accept free drinks. Alright, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed some of these scams. These are just the top 10 that I found that you would probably get scammed with. Although there is all sorts of scams that happen, and I've included a link in the description below so you can read up on some of the other popular ones. The bottom line is just know that nothing is free, even advice. Don't let people redirect you anywhere, and just be careful who's trying to be your friend. And that's it, guys. I hope you learned something, and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Leave a comment for me, guys. Thanks.